An IDF spokesperson's unit said that the Sa'ar-6 class missile corvette, INS Oz, arrived in Israel on the 10th of June. The ship anchored at the Navy base in Haifa after a journey of 2 weeks from Germany. Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz and the commander of the Navy, Major General Eli Sharvit, participated in the ceremony, marking the arrival of the ship. The ceremony also included the crew of the INS Oz that returned to Israel with the ship. The process of installation of weapon systems on the ship is being carried out, and the warship is expected to enter operation in the coming days. Since the majority of this weapon is of indigenous origin, the task of installation is being undertaken now. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how lethal is Israel's latest Sa'ar-6 warship, INS Oz. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the most comprehensive military vehicle online game for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, in which you can go to battle on more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. The game has an amazing attention to detail and focuses on a realistic combat experience, which is why knowing your vehicles and skill really makes a difference. It's easy to get into, and all you need to play is nothing more but your mouse and keyboard or controller. Immerse yourself in cross-platform combat with more than 20 million other military vehicle enthusiasts from all over the world. Download and play War Thunder for free using the link in the description below, and also get a free bonus tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account. Viewers may note that Israel signed a contract for the 4 new corvettes in May 2015. The construction is being handled jointly by German Naval Yards Holdings and ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems. The INS Oz is the second of 4 Sa'ar-6 class ships. INS Magan is the lead ship of the class. The Sa'ar-6 are a step up in terms of size when compared to the Israeli Navy's Sa'ar-5 class warships, which were built in the US in the mid-1990s and were, till now, the largest in Israel's fleet. Sa'ar-6 is 295 feet long and has a displacement of 1,900 long tons fully loaded, while the Sa'ar-5 is 281 feet long and has a displacement of 1,255 long tons fully loaded. The Sa'ar-6 warships are derived from the German Navy's own Braunschweig-class corvettes, but have significant differences when it comes to sensor and weapons integration. Like the Braunschweig class, the Sa'ar-6 vessels incorporate stealthy design features. INS Oz is loaded with advanced sensors to provide excellent situational awareness. The radar is the ELM-2248 MF Star Multifunction Active Electronically Scanned Array AESA radar developed by IAI's Alta division. The radar system is made up of 4 active arrays operating in the S-band. Each of the 4 arrays is positioned in one direction. The MF Star is considered to be as powerful as the U.S. Navy's Aegis combat system that uses the ANSPY-1D radar and forms the core of America's most advanced Ticonderoga-class cruisers and Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. The radar can track hundreds of targets simultaneously and is said to be capable of guiding 24 missiles. The MF Star is capable of detecting large aerial targets at distances greater than 300 kilometers or 185 miles, and sea-skimming cruise missiles at ranges greater than 25 kilometers or 15.5 miles. The actual values are thought to be much higher and are classified. INS Oz is packed with several kinds of highly sophisticated weapons for different kinds of roles. For the anti-ship role, Sa'ar-6 has Israel Aerospace Industries IAI Gabriel missile. The latest variant of the missile has active radar guidance as well as two-way data link. The missile possesses a 240 kilogram or 530 pound warhead and a range of 248 miles or 400 kilometers. For the air defense role, Sa'ar-6 has Rafael's Barak 8 as well as Sea Dome. Barak 8 has a range of 90 kilometers or 56 miles and is capable of taking out highly maneuverable supersonic cruise missiles. A very important feature of Barak 8 is that the minimum engagement range is only half a kilometer or 0.31 miles, so the system can target an incoming hostile object till the very last seconds, potentially giving it the ability to target it multiple times. INS Oz has 32 vertical launch cells for this. Sea Dome is essentially a sea-based variant of the famed Iron Dome system. It's primarily a sea ram solution that's meant for countering rockets, artillery shells, and mortar rounds, but it can also take out other threats which include cruise missiles and drones. The warship of this class will have a pair of Sea Dome systems, each armed with 20 Tamir missiles. Tamir missile is equipped with electro-optical sensors and receives additional targeting information in flight via a data link. It uses proximity-fused, triggered blast fragmentation warhead to destroy the incoming projectile. Other armament include Italian-made Otomalara 76mm main gun, 2 Rafael Typhoon weapon stations with 25mm automatic cannons, and a pair of 324mm tubes with Mark 54 lightweight torpedoes. While Braunschweig class has no hangar, Sa'ar-6 has 1 hangar and is large enough to embark a helicopter. Viewers may note that Israel is planning to acquire 8 SH-60F Seahawk from the U.S. INS Oz and its sister ships are multi-mission platforms. The next 2 vessels of the Sa'ar-6 class are expected to arrive in Israel later this year, INS Atzmaut in September and INS Nitzahan in November. The class is configured in such a manner that it can defend assets present in Israel's exclusive economic zone, EEZ, in the eastern Mediterranean. Hezbollah and Hamas militants are thought to be improving their capabilities and have their eyes on offshore gas reserves that are key to providing uninterrupted electricity to Israel. Sa'ar-6 warships will have higher endurance and range, which will enable them to patrol and guard maritime boundaries. So it can be derived that INS Oz, along with other warships of this class, is equipped, keeping several scenarios in mind. Israeli planners have done a commendable job, and INS Oz will be an outstanding addition to the Israeli Navy.